Hello, my subscribees. This is Cherry Blossom Inc. And today I'm doing some spooky, scary someday. I got the idea from Corey Kinchin because of the fact that he always does his videos someday. Not always on Sunday like he normally does. Because I know he's a very busy guy. He's got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm taking on the mantle of spooky, scary someday. I am going to be doing this in honor of the amount of subscribers I am getting, which is amazing. I'm so blessed to have all of you guys subscribing to me and finding me super entertaining to just watch or we'll talk and look at the videos and stuff. This video's by Horror Shorts Party. Subscribe to their many animations of horror and true stories. Like, this is a true story that happened. Not sure when, but the video should tell us. Let's get into it, everybody. Let's get it. The 90s. Want some candy?
I go to the elementary school close to my house. One day, my friend and I were at recess, so we were at the edge of the playground. On the other side of the fence was a parking lot that was usually empty. That's why it was easy to notice when a small, dirty silver car drove in and parked right on the other side of the fence. Nobody got out and nobody tried to talk to us, but it was still really weird. There was a man inside, staring dead ahead. But he was bald, skinny, wrinkly, and as far as we knew, a complete stranger. Cutting our conversation short, we walked away, but we didn't tell anyone about it. We weren't sure if it was serious or not, and when we looked back at the end of recess, the car was gone. Later that day, after the dismissal bell finally rang, my friend and I met up again and started walking home. My house was only about a 10-minute bike ride away, and hers was a little bit farther, by 3 or 4 minutes. We hadn't even thought about the dirty silver car for hours, but then it showed up again. It appeared behind us out of nowhere. Soon, it was right on our tail, going the same exact speed as us. After what felt like forever, we finally got close to my house. I asked my friend if she wanted to stay at my house until her parents could pick us up, and she agreed in a heartbeat. Without another word, we made a mad dash for my garage. We made it, at least for now. As the garage door droned slowly downward, I saw that creepy man's car parked right in front of our driveway. The sun was a bit lowered now, shining perfectly onto his face. His mouth was in the shape of a wide-open smile. His eyes were crossed, too. When the garage door closed on him, I ran around to the closest window in time to see him driving off. As scary as it was, my friend and I felt the tiniest bit bad.
No matter what, anything that happened to you. Any creepy cars, any stuff going on, any creepy people coming up to you, you go right to your parents. You don't go near them. You don't go towards them. You stay away from anyone you do not know. And call the cops. Have your parents call. Tell your parents about it, because you never know what will happen.
It seemed kind of like he maybe wasn't all there, like he had a mental problem. A few hours later, my friend was picked up by her parents. It would have been a really good idea to tell them about the man following us right then, but we figured we shouldn't worry our parents. The next morning, my friend came by my house to pick up her bike and ride the rest of the way to school with me. She said she hasn't seen the man on her way, so it seemed like everything would be all right. A few minutes went by where nothing happened. But then, before we knew it, he appeared out of thin air all over again, this time right next to us. He swerved off the road and drove onto the sidewalk. He stopped in front of us so fast that we both nearly plowed our bikes into the side of his car. Panicking, we crashed into the grass. We scrambled to our feet, trying to get back on our bikes and ride off before anything else happened. But then we saw the man getting out of his car, and the sheer sight of it made us freeze in our tracks. He was wearing nothing but a giant diaper. He stood with it sagging between his legs as he stared at us, a pacifier pulsating in his mouth. Even as he sucked on it, he finally spoke after haunting us for so long. Goo goo gaga.
Oh my god.
Can one of you's mom?
What? He said, "Goo, goo, gaga." That's messed up.
He's changed my diaper.
Whoa. No. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, bro. No one want to do that. That's nasty.
No. No!
I made a messy. Change me.
Get away from us!
No. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, if somebody came up to me doing this kind of stuff, I'm an adult. Children do not do that. But if any random person come up to me trying to mess with me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have my protection with me, my bat, ready to defend myself if I have to.
Choose you. He ran at us. We tried to get away, but he grabbed me and lifted me over his shoulder. I screamed for help as loud as I could, but nobody was around but my friend. She came running back for me as the man started taking me back to his car. No matter how hard I hit him, punched him, or kicked him, he wouldn't let me go. I clawed and scratched at him with my nails, even bit him, but nothing made a difference. Finally, my friend reached out her hands and I grabbed them. Then we both pulled with everything we had. I slipped off the man's shoulder. Then my friend helped me to my feet and we ran for our lives. By then, the man...
Yeah, get an adult. Get an adult, children. A trustworthy adult that you know. Whatever you got to do. Do not go near. Don't freeze. Do not look at them. Run and go to safe places. Call the cops if you got to as soon as possible. Do not go near people that are crazy like that.
The man had crawled back into his car and driven off, but he had no idea about this. We screamed bloody murder the whole way until we got help from the school. The police were called, and they asked us a million questions. We told them everything, not hiding a single detail anymore. Soon, the man was arrested. I could have never imagined someone doing anything like what he did. But surprisingly, this was like a regular Tuesday for him. He had a long history of doing unbelievable things, like wearing diapers, exposing himself in public, including a lot of other stuff that everyone refuses to tell us about, even though we already went through all this. I swear to God, I never want to see another human being in a diaper, whether they're a baby or not. This school story was inspired by a man who had a history of arrests dating back to 1999 of voyeurism for watching younger people and exposing himself while wearing a diaper. Thursday, he was accused of asking two girls to change his diaper in a Tyler neighborhood. The suspect was Wesley Stephen Worrell, 46. In the latest incident, two girls were riding bikes and scooters through their neighborhood when they noticed a silver vehicle began to follow them, stopping when they stopped. Later, on their way home, they noticed Worrell sitting in the vehicle in the parking lot of Andy Woods Elementary School. Worrell then got out, only wearing a diaper, and shouted, "Goo goo gaga, I need a diaper change." Frightened, the girls quickly rode away, approaching another family's home where a man and his sons were working in the garage. The man said the girls rode up so fast they skinned their knees, claiming a scary man was chasing them. The son went searching for the vehicle they described, while a woman in the home attempted to calm the girls, who were visibly shaking and truly petrified. Investigators were later able to identify Worrell as the suspect and arrested him at his place of work.
I am so glad he got caught. Shame. They should be ashamed of themselves. Well, everybody, this is Cherry Blossom Inc. Some spooky, scary someday. Make sure y'all give so many likes, so many more subscribers to Horror Shorts Party. This is Cherry Blossom Inc. Like and subscribe. Click the bell. Share. Comment. And like for more. And I'll see you all later, my subscribers. Bye.